Hello everyone, my name is Margot Whitney, and welcome to my webinar on Strength, Key 8. With Key 8, we begin the second row of the tarot tableau. Let's revisit the meaning of each row of keys in the tarot tableau as set down by Paul Foster Case. In the first row, each key conveys a principle, which is defined in the dictionary as a proposition that serves as the foundation for a system of belief or behavior, or for a chain of reasoning. Case called the second row of keys agencies for the first row. Agencies are defined in the dictionary as the action or intervention necessary to produce a particular effect. In this case, those effects are the keys of the third row, which Paul Case called the results. So the principles and functions of the magician are expressed through the agency of the function of the strength key, resulting in the effect expressed by the adversary key in the third row. The magician is the doer. His magic happens by his just wanting it to happen. He is your aware, self-conscious mind. The agency he uses to create everything in his life is strength. Strength represents the subconscious mind and is a continuation of the functions of the Empress and the High Priestess. Remember, there are only 3 characters in this story of the tarot. How do 2 of these characters, the magician and strength, interact to move your story along? I previously told you that the subconscious mind is always amenable to control by suggestion. Forget shouting, manipulation, and repeated queries. Think of strength as your lover. Have a quiet discussion, a conversation with her. Ask her politely, quietly, for those things you wish to create. Then let her go about her business. On the card, she is completely relaxed, poised, gently holding the fierce, powerful lion, which represents all of nature below mankind, with love. Strength is all the forces of Mother Nature at your disposal. She is the ultimate power. She is your strength. And she's totally here for you, here to make your life any way you want it. How great is that? Let's look at the 3 terms amenable, control, and suggestion so that we're on the same page. The dictionary defines amenable as 1. Answerable, subject to taking responsibility. 2. Compliant, a disposition to yield, submissive. So according to this definition, the subconscious mind is responsible and it's subject to your authority willingly and is easily led. This is not a tricky business once you know how to do it. Whatever you can think up, strength immediately creates for you with love. Suppose we want health. Strength carries on all the body-building work. Our concern is not with the processes, but with the outcome. Therefore, your conscious work ends when you have formulated a clear, distinct image of the result that you desire and have turned it over to the subconscious mind in such a way that it will be acted upon. Be careful to not have any doubt or anxious thoughts or feelings about the results, because the subconscious mind will immediately begin to create the fear pattern it has now received. And emotion is as vital as the image you initially create. The dictionary defines suggestion as 1, an act of suggesting, so I went further to the word suggest. It is defined as 1, to put as a thought, plan, or desire into a person's mind. 2, to remind or evoke by association of ideas. A suggestion is a hint, which connotes subtlety. An effective suggestion is indirect. Strength more readily responds to what is implied than to what is explicitly affirmed, stated, or commanded. This is because subconscious reasoning is deductive. You don't have to coerce the subconscious mind. You do have to acquire the act of gently intimating what you want done. The responsibility for right direction rests on you. Even a perfectly conceived suggestion of health will fail if it is contradicted by hundreds of fear thoughts, by persistent carelessness in the selection of food, or by refusal to give your body its necessary supplies of exercise, water, air, light, and rest. You're dealing with an aspect of the high priestess, so what you do and think all day long is recorded. If your deeds undermine your words, the suggestion that reaches and affects strengths at activities on your behalf is the suggestion of your actions. She doesn't respond to those statements or affirmations that you've learned from some book or teacher. Your subconscious mind is controlled from the level of self-conscious awareness. What we think, say, and do throughout the day furnishes the bulk of the impressions received by your inner strength. You need to be awake. So let's see how the above is expressed in Key 8 through color and symbol. The woman in Key 8 is the High Priestess key, memory, the Empress key, duplication, and the woman in Key 6, the Lovers, right discrimination. All in one, all three in one. She represents the human aspect of subconscious mind. She controls the functions of every organ in the body and directs the currents of prana, the vital energy or life breath. In this key, she wears a crown of flowers, hinting that we are concerned with organic processes. Flowers are the reproductive organs of the plant kingdom, and any crown represents will. Your strength lies in your dominion of the laws of Mother Nature. The Hebrew letter teth, T or TH, means snake. In this case, the coiled serpent power. Note the small picture of a coiled snake in the lower right-hand corner of the key. So here we are dealing with sovereignty, having to do with intelligent control of that aspect of the serpent power, which is the Kundalini, which travels up our spine. According to this card, you are not only recreating your everyday life, but also you are recreating your body and spiritual life. Over the head of the woman is a horizontal figure 8, like that of the magician. The figure 8 is the infinite rhythm of involution and evolution. Strength is subject to the magician's influence. The Strength card represents your subconscious response to the principle of attention that the magician personifies. What the magician cultivates, like the lilies and roses in his garden, is made manifest through the agency of the Strength card. The yellow color of the background indicates mental equilibrium and intellect. The woman and the lion are standing on green grass. Green is the color of love, Venus, and growth. So the underlying foundation in this key is love. We see the two purple mountains behind, representing wisdom and understanding. Violet is the color of spiritual power and truth. Their presence on the key intimates that some attainment has been achieved. The woman stands relaxed and is shown controlling all the forces of nature. Her pure white garment represents the level of purity necessary for the intelligent application of the law. White always means divine unity on the cards. The chain of red roses is another form of the figure 8 on this key. Here again is represented the rhythm of evolution. The red of the roses signifies activity. The green leaves refer to Venus and love. Red is also the color of desire. So how is she able to control the red beast of desire? All those likes and dislikes. Yet she's completely relaxed. That's because she's following the laws of nature. The lion is fully under the control of Strength through her correct application of the will of the magician. This means that the magician has used his tools over time to correctly perceive who he is. So now he directs Strength in accordance with the voice within him. This takes great patience and perseverance. But then we're on the hero's journey. We're beginning to learn how to use our tools. At some point, you will realize that the great work is not accomplished by you. Please note how calm Strength is. You, the magician, just need to learn how to set Strength in motion. Most people don't know how to do this, so they reap the benefits of their misinformation, and that brings trouble into their lives. It's time for you to begin to look through appearances. Where is your attention focused? Does what you're looking at serve you on your journey? This is not emotional or sentimental. You are the doer. You're in charge. Use the tools given you and create your life the way you want it. Be strong. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear them. You are also welcome to visit my website called gates-of-light.com, Traveling Through the Tarot. You will find information there about symbols, planets, zodiac signs, and colors. It also has a few meditations and concentration exercises that you may like. Thank you very much for listening.